Hi Virgo, welcome to your June 2022 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Virgo, I'm leaving this open to spirit, whatever comes through. The messages for you guys for the month of June. Let's get started with the reading. I've been meditating on these cards. So let's get the energy down here for you guys, Virgo. If at any time during the reading you're enjoying it or getting something out of the reading, then please do press that thumbs up button, guys. I'd really be appreciative if you would do that for me. If you're a newcomer, welcome. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you consider subscribing at some point. That would be really wonderful. And of course, welcome to my regular viewers and listeners on the podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music. Let's get some oracles. Firstly, let's get your message from Spirit. Virgo, what does Virgo need to hear for the month of June? Message for Virgo, please, for the month of June. What does Virgo need to hear? Message for Virgo. Message for Virgo. Virgo. Message for Virgo. Okay. Flow with divine timing. Okay, let's get the energy around you guys. The energy around Virgo, please, for the month of June. Please show me the energy that surrounds Virgo. Okay, we've got the heart chakra. And let's get another card. Message for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear? Pleasure. Ooh. You know, I felt there was something here that wanted to come out and I was kind of in two minds, but now that that's come out, I do want to grab it because it's this energy of will that also wanted to come out along with the heart chakra. And this speaks about assertiveness and direction. And with that energy of the tortoise there, it is something here that is very slow moving, of course. Something that you've been slow to express. Something about matters of the heart is what I'm getting here, Virgo. So let's see. Let's see what's going on for you guys. So let's pop these to one side. Virgo. Ace of Cups. Woo! Heart chakra. Let's talk about that energy right off the bat. Now, this is card 22, and this is about love. I also get an energy of settling down as well, commitment, perhaps marriage. This is about unity, emotional balance, of course, and relationships, joyful relationships. Now, it's interesting because when we think about the heart, we often give more credence to the mind. We think the mind has more power over the heart, but it's usually the other way around. So I get an energy here of the heart overruling the mind. That's what I'm getting, heart over mind. There's an energy here of openness, free-flowing love. If we keep ourselves stuck in an energy of hurt, blame, or resentment, our heart chakra closes off. It shuts us off from our connection with ourselves and with other people. Now, of course, as we allow ourselves to forgive people around us for hurting, if we accept and have compassion for others, perhaps those who have harmed or hurt us in the past, it's like removing logs from a river and undamming the flow so that there is a greater flow of love and life that can come to you here, Virgo. So there's an energy around this of flow and making sure the flow of love is not interrupted. Slowly but surely, I get undamming that river of love and life. Let's see. Even this flow here with this energy. Six of Pentacles. Well, again, This is that flow, that even flow. So I feel like a blockage is being removed here with this energy. It's number 29. Reduce that, it is 11. Reduce that again, it is 2. So again, balance, union, divine union. Being in the flow with another, being on the same page. There's an energy around this reading of releasing tension and opening up to having fun, pleasure. So if you've been worried, stressed, there's an energy around June of letting that go and instead allowing this energy to flow to you and from you and enjoying life and love. If you can open yourself up to, I get just opening yourself up, opening up your core, because I get, Virgo, there's this energy of being closed off. If you could think of like some of the best creators out there, I will use actors as an example, some of the best actors out there. Imagine if they were closed off. Well, their performance would be wooden. It wouldn't connect. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's an energy here of not connecting, almost like a stone figure. I'm getting used like a stone figure, not connecting with others, being that bad actor on that TV movie that we all cringe and go, oh gosh, what were they thinking? You know, they're too worried or concerned about their outward appearance to really open up to the feeling. That the best actors don't care how they look or how they appear on camera. Maybe there's something to that here that some of you are getting as well, that a need to be natural, to be authentic, to be true to who you are rather than worry about appearances. Because you seem to be putting up an appearance here, Virgo, which is creating this closing yourself off and just an energy of pretending or pretense. So acting is not pretending. Acting is not pretending. The best actors are not pretending, and it doesn't feel like they're pretending, does it, when you're watching them? It feels that they're really experiencing what they appear to be on the screen. So there's an energy of diving deep, of really connecting with the heart space here so that you can connect with others. Oh gosh, yeah. All right, let's see where this is going. The Fool, yeah, not being afraid to be silly, to appear foolish, not being concerned about how others perceive you, will judge you. There's an energy here of being true to yourself and being authentic, because Virgo, the thing is, you seem to be all up in your seriousness here and needing to be very, very serious, but underneath that, there's an energy of a little bit of a comedian here. You're a funny person. Yeah, so express that side of yourself. Play. Have fun. Enjoy life. Right in the center is the Ace of Wands. This is like a whole new way of perceiving yourself. This is the energy of will. This Ace of Wands, and I was called to get that from the deck because it was just it was poking out when I pulled the heart chakra here, and now I see why. Because it's right in the center of this reading. This feels like expansion, expanding your mind. I get by moving slowly but surely with this tortoise energy in the direction of your heart's calling. Your will begins to align with that of the universe, the divine timing here, which allows your highest path to unfold before you here, Virgo. So in this card you'll see that We don't really know how far this tortoise has come. It looks like he's come a long way, or even how far he still has to go. But tortoises and turtles are actually guided. They're great navigators. I learnt this recently on a ship that I was on, that these guys are actually great navigators. They can pinpoint an exact location on the earth and find their way there, many thousands of miles away, which is incredible, really. So there's an energy here of being guided by an inner knowing, that inner compass, that deep sense of inner direction, and moving forward with that steady determination of a tortoise or a turtle. Now, this tortoise isn't worried about looking backwards. I don't feel he can go back. He's always moving forward. He doesn't back up. He's not wasting energy looking backward. But neither is his mind stretched too far into the future. He's just simply committed to each step before him, moving forward slowly but surely, and he'll arrive exactly at the right place at the right time. This is will. So this card is about the expression and communication of our will. It's about voicing our opinions, feeling comfortable to state who we are with pride. It's about being able to assert ourselves. Yes. So is there something here that you've given your power away, Virgo? Whatever it is, it seems like whatever you've been doing, it doesn't feel like you've been living in alignment with your true self. So there's a need to speak up, to communicate and fully express your truth. When we have a strong will, we're not being forceful, or we're not forcing our will on others. It's just an energy of confidence and security in who we are and what we're doing. We don't need to control or dominate others, but neither should we be controlled or dominated by others. This just feels like an energy of focus on the unique path that unfolds before you. I get that there's something here that you need to speak your mind about. Now let's see. The Emperor. Wow. This is telling me, Virgo, that for you, the time is now to speak up, to express what's calling to you in your heart. Whatever that is, guys, it's a general reading. It'll be different things for different people. So there's an energy around this of divine timing. Things, serendipitous kind of things may be happening around you. You may be receiving signs, messages from spirit. You may be receiving number patterns. You may be hearing songs or symbols. There's something here that's coming in. It's signs from the universe. There's an energy here of being mindful of what your heart is speaking to you, and stepping into this flow of divine timing. It feels a little bit like music. I'm getting music here. Music, dancing, music. So that may be something here. You may be hearing a certain song or being called to a certain type of music or something like that's kind of calling to you. It's something that's aligned with you, and you may not be understanding the connection, but it's something that is being shown to you here so that you can. It feels like dancing. It feels like co-creating with spirit in this mutual energy of dancing to create Yeah, the Fool here, it feels like dancing. It feels like you, this is really hard to pull out, because I feel like with this, just like this tortoise here, you're a bit hard to get out of your shell here, Virgo. So I'm pulling you out of your shell. Pulling you out of your shell here and placing you center stage and saying dance. Now that's probably going to freak you out. Spirit is saying that'll freak Virgo out. So there's something here where the spotlight is on you. You're playing the center stage. Remember that active energy that I was getting? Take the steps forward. Be yourself. Be uniquely you. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. And Spirit will come in with the other side of the dance here. Let's see where this is going. The Three of Cups. You don't hold yourself back. This feels like this energy of pleasure. Getting out there and enjoying time with friends, with family, new opportunities, new people, whoever it is. I feel like you should not distance yourself or close yourself off from what brings you joy, joyful connections. Know the people that bring you joy, because there may be some people that don't. If there are people in your life that don't bring you joy, well, I think you know what to do there, Virgo. So let's see. We do have the Eight of Swords. This is the mind. Remember, I was talking about heart over mind. I feel that for a long time you've been trapped in this energy of the mind, talking yourself out of opportunity, saying, oh well, I'd really like to do that, or I'd really like to experience that, or this, what I'm in right now doesn't feel quite right, I want to try this other thing. But you've talked yourself out of it, Virgo. You've restricted yourself with thoughts, fears. I get this energy of a little bird kind of whispering in your ear, saying, what's stopping you, Virgo? What's stopping you here? For a lot of you, it's fear of looking foolish, or fear of making a fool of yourself, or something like that. But the thing is, when we're in that energy of really being concerned and worried about expressing our true selves and what other people will think of us, we have to remember that other people are not really paying all that much attention to us. At any given time, we're generally very self-focused as human beings, and that's the thing. You're focused on yourself, but the people that you're in front of, the people that you're concerned about how they're perceiving you, they're focused on themselves. And you see what I mean? So neither one of us are really that focused on the other, because we're so focused on ourselves. So what are you worried about? Spirit is saying you don't have to worry about what other people will think of you. Just be concerned with you being aligned with what is calling to your heart's desire here, because it doesn't matter what other people think, because they're just focused on themselves anyway. Really. Think about that. Don't be afraid to be authentically you. It doesn't matter if you I get that some of you here are afraid to appear foolish, but you won't appear foolish. We have the Death card here. Now this is a transformative energy. I feel that a lot of you have been going through something in your life which doesn't feel like it's truly aligned with you. It could be anything. It could be a relationship, a job, a place, going down a path that doesn't seem quite right, whatever it is. I feel that you've been going down this path because of a fear of appearing foolish. Okay, some of you have felt like it's foolish not to. You feel, I'd be a fool not to do that. It's like it ticks all the boxes in your mind, like I should want this. But you don't. So it doesn't really make all that much sense to you. I mean, you're a very practical person, Virgo, so if it doesn't make sense, you're trying to call up in your mind all of the reasons why you shouldn't be feeling the way that you're feeling. Like, I should want that thing, but it doesn't feel quite right, but I should want it because, it ticks all the boxes. I'll use an example. Say you're in a relationship and the person is perfect on paper. And you think, well, why am I not wanting to be with this person? I mean, they're gorgeous, they've got money, whatever, tick whatever your particular wish list is, right? Or what you thought was your wish list. And something else comes into your life which sparks interest, and you're thinking, well, hang on a minute. And it throws this kind of energy off, and you think, oh, I thought that this was right for me, but now come to find out I think that this other thing is right for me. It's something that's coming into your life here, Virgo, to draw you away from that limiting life or that limiting belief, whatever that is. But you're thinking, I'd be a fool to walk away from that, or I'd be a fool. But no, Spirit is saying you'd actually be a fool to stay with it because it's limiting you. It may be a connection. Let's see. The Tower. Yeah. This is change. The timing is now as well with the Tower. In June, it appears that this is happening in June. I get that what you thought you wanted, it's actually turning out not to be aligned with your heart space, with your heart chakra. Now, for some of you, you may decide that you're something that you thought that you wanted, you no longer want it anymore. For some of you. Could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be anything, guys. This energy of pleasure with the Ace of Wands, I feel like it's something that is calling to you. It's joy. It's joy. You're missing whatever you're going down here and you're thinking, well, this is something I should want, but it's not bringing you happiness, it's not making you happy. This is you realizing that it's not making you happy and making the change. To speak your truth, to speak up, to assert yourself, and choose a different direction is what I'm getting from Spirit. Let's talk about this energy of pleasure. Virgo, interesting reading. We've got this meadow here. Meadows are usually very open, sunny places. You see there's a deer here, there's a lot of flora, there's a thriving kind of energy. These are havens. They're associated with relaxation, openness, places where the weary traveller can stop and rest to renew the spirit. There's also an energy around this of gathering as well, gathering to enjoy the pleasures of life, savouring life, taking pleasure in experiencing everything in life, tasting that food with full gusto, inhaling the sense of the flowers around you, enjoying the colours, the textures of your life. It's a stop and smell the roses kind of energy around this. Also, I get embracing your sensuality. moving in a languid way. Pleasure. For a lot of you, you're opening up to pleasure where there has been a lot of pain in your life, or a lot of drama, or a lot of seriousness. And what's been missing from your life is joy and pleasure. Maybe even sensuality as well for some of you Virgos. All of that is changing. I feel that it's coming in quick. It's coming in unexpectedly. A new opportunity for you, something that you didn't see coming. But if you can trust that this change is directing you towards a different path, one that's going to lead to more of a languid kind of energy, a slowing down, embracing life, taking more time to experience pleasure, social activities, fun times with connections. If you can embrace this change, if you can embrace this Tower energy, and lean into this, embrace what it is that you're feeling, this heart's pull. This is the key here. Whatever the mind is telling you, you have to shut that down. Spirit is saying, shut that mind down and listen to your heart. That old Roxette song, right? Listen to your heart, because it's calling to you. That's a bit cheesy, but that's what I'm getting. Something's calling to your heart chakra here. And it's something that's meant for you. It's something that is meant to pull you out of your shell and allow its growth, its expansion. It's something that's going to lead you to more self-discovery. So if you're worried about being perceived as this fool, Spirit is saying, look, we're all fools. Each and every one of us are fools. A fool for love, maybe. Could be here, Virgo. Let's see. But we're all fools for love at some point in our life as well. So let's see. Message for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear for the month of June? What does Virgo need to hear for the month of June, please, Spirit? Message for Virgo. Communication. Yeah. If you allow others to kind of roughshod over you and without speaking up your needs and your desires, now is the time to end that and communicate your needs, communicate what comes from your heart here, Virgo. In order to have harmony in a relationship, you both have to want the same thing. So if only one person wants it and the other person just kind of goes along with the other, then that's not going to work, is it, guys? So the energy that I'm feeling around this is now is the time. Now is the right time to speak your mind. Yes. Something that has been left unsaid. Now, for some of you, it may not even be written. Some of you, it may not be verbal, excuse me. It could be written communication. But I wouldn't do it in a text or something like that. It would have to be a handwritten letter, because I feel that this is important communication. Yes. The energy around this is cathartic, something, yeah, it may be written, guys. For a lot of you, it's writing that letter. And in the process of that, it feels like catharsis. Something that has been left unsaid needs to be said, Virgo, and in that I feel that there is catharsis. It's like this tower is catharsis. It feels like it's going to tear down what once was, but it's going to, with this energy of will, you asserting yourself is going to rebuild. I get rebuilding you. Rebuilding you. It's empowering. I feel that this process is going to be empowering for you, Virgo. You're going to get your power back. Here is this Emperor. So if you feel like your power has been taken away, that you've just been going along with what other people want, other people's needs and desires, this process of you getting this, communicating your own needs and desires is cathartic. And it's going to give you your power back. I get that, Virgo. It's going to give you your power back. And lead you home to yourself. I was talking about that tortoise and the turtle energy, how they navigate. Well, they can actually navigate back many, many years after to the exact place on a beach where they were born, the exact place, in order to lay their own eggs. So that feels like it. It feels like you're going to find through this process, navigating these choppy waters here that you're experiencing at the moment, you're finding your way back to self, and you will be reborn. I'm getting that, like the phoenix rising from the ashes of this tower. You will be reborn and find that pleasure again in life, something that's been missing for a little while, I feel, here, Virgo. So I'm going to leave it there for you guys and wish all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store and purchase directly, Gypsy Insights Tarot. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button, guys. It really is super important for my channel, and I'd be so appreciative if you would do that. Drop me a comment down below, even if it's just to say hi, or if any of this has resonated with you, please do let me know. And of course, if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you subscribe if you're watching here on YouTube. Of course, for my regular watchers, I thank you so much. And for my podcast listeners on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music, thank you guys so much. Wishing you the best here, Virgo. Please take care, and bye for now.